Let's talk briefly about the SunRPC Registry. Remember, we said already that the actual code that the server needs to register with the registry is auto-generated in the RPCgen process, and it's part of the main function. In SunRPC, the registry process or the registry daemon is a process that runs on every single machine, and it's called port mapper. To start this process on Linux, you have to have administrative permissions or sudo access privileges, and then you can launch it with the following command, sbin portmap. This is the process that has to be contacted both by the servers when they need to register a service, and also by the clients when they need to find what is the specific contact information for a particular service they're looking for. Now, given that the client already got to talk to this RPC daemon, it clearly knows what is the IP address of the machine that it will need to interact with. So the information that the client can extract from the port mapper includes things like what is the port number that the client needs to use to talk to a server, or whether the particular version and protocol are supported for the server that the client requires. Once the RPC daemon is running, we can explicitly check what are the services that are registered with it using rpcinfo-p. You may need to explicitly type in the full path for this command, but once you run it, you will see that it returns information like what is the program ID, the service name, the version of every single service that's registered on that particular machine. Also, for every service, it will incorporate contact information. So what is the protocol that that service speaks, so to say, and what is the socket port number that needs to be contacted by the client-side RPC runtime when it wants to initiate communications with a service. When you run the service, you will also probably notice that the port mapper service is registered with TCP and UDP on the same port number 111. This means that there are two different sockets that this server is listening to. One is a TCP socket and the other one is a UDP socket, and they both happen to use the exact same port number, 111. This means that this service, the port mapper, will be able to talk to both TCP clients as well as UDP clients.